Morning business is closed, and the Senate will convene in the court of impeachment. I ask senators to be seated. If there is no objection, the journal of proceedings of the trial are approved to date.
Then President Trump suffered a tangible detriment from Speaker Pelosi's actions, which violates not only his rights to due process of law, but also his express constitutional right to have the Chief Justice preside. That tangible detriment includes the loss of the right to a conflict-free, impartial presiding officer, with all due respect, the very purpose behind requiring the Chief Justice to preside over the President's impeachment trial, along with the other benefits of having the two branches combined, the Chief Justice from the judiciary and the Senate, for the impeachment trial of the President. Mr. Trump now faces a situation in which the presiding officer will serve as both judge, with all the powers that the rules endow him with, and juror with a vote.
Ms. Klobuchar, aye. Mr. Langford. Mr. Langford, no. Mr. Leahy. Mr. Leahy, aye. No. Mr. Leahy. Mr. Leahy, aye. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
Respectfully, already has publicly announced his fixed view, before hearing any argument or evidence, that Mr. Trump must be convicted on the article of impeachment before the Senate, and indeed that members in both parties have an obligation to vote to convict as well. Nowhere in this great country would any American, and certainly not this honorable presiding officer, consider this scenario to be consistent with any stretch of the American concept of due process and a fair trial.